Hello guys, so how are you all? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here with the latest Nagarro interview experience. The interview was on the date 15th September 2022 and is one of my friend. So without wasting any time, let's move to the first round. So the first round is as always aptitude test, and the time allotted for it was 45 minutes. The question usually comprised of the area like aptitude questions, verbal reasoning, and question from vocabulary and logical reasoning. After this round, on the same day, there is a coding round, guys. The coding round time allocated for coding round is approximate 3 hours, and the coding questions are three coding questions for SD role as well as two coding questions for CSD role. CSD role stands for Commando Software Developer, as well as you need to do at least two questions from SD to get the interview call for the SD role. Okay, so after this round, in a maximum 2 or 3 days, you get a HR round, technical interview mail if you qualify the written test. Then in the technical interview, in my friend case, it was of 25 minutes, and the interview was quite different from the usual interviews that I have made videos. So you must check out my previous videos also to get other questions. In this technical interview, the duration was 25 minutes, and the question was like this. So for the first question was, what are the sorting techniques you know, and which one is the best? And now you have to choose a sorting technique, and you have to tell him why you should use that sorting technique, whether it is having less time complexity or space complexity. You have to answer like that. Okay, the next question he asked, write the code for implementing quick sort and tell its base case. Guys, you can see he is asking questions from data structure, and as I have already told you in my previous videos, and from the starting only, I've been telling you that you should prepare DSA concept very well, theoretically very well as you should also solve coding question, basics coding questions also. Then he asked, what are the difference between referential integrity and domain integrity? Now this question is from DBMS section, and you have to read it thoroughly to answer this type of question, because this type of question are not very easy. This sometimes tricky, and you have to prepare from interview bit, and it is one of the most famous and a very good website for preparation of interview questions. The next question, like when arrays are better than linked list, give example. So you have to give example when the arrays are better than linked list, when the array should be used rather than linked list. One of the reasons that I know is that whenever you want to access the access element very frequently, okay, in a sequence, then you should use array. Or there can be various scenarios in which linked lists also are better than arrays. So you must have studied well how and when a data structure should be used. So the next question was a puzzle. Like guys, puzzle is very rare in interviews, but in Nagarro interview, but there may be puzzles, so you have to also practice puzzles. So the puzzle was, you can light it from both the side, and first one candle takes 1 hour to burn if lighted from one side. Now you have to calculate 45 minutes. So how will you calculate? So you have to think up for a moment, don't just pop up with the answer. Think for a moment logically and then answer this question. Okay guys, so this was all about the technical interview. After that, I would like to give you some special tips that you should remember, that you should follow for cracking that technical interview. So the first is that, as always I say, be spontaneous in giving answers and be confident. Practice code solution of basic concepts like DSA, like recursion problems, array problems, linked list problems, small problems of tree also. Though it is not asked like tree and linked list, but you should prepare. The next point, that prepare theoretical question of all data structure. This is very important, guys, because he can because in the short span of time he would mostly ask the theoretical questions that would relate to time complexity and how the algorithm functions. The next point, that prepare and understand all major sorting and searching algorithm. Then after that round, he got a call for the HR round on the same day. And okay, guys, so the last round was HR round and it was of 5 minutes. So the first question was introduce yourself. Then he asked, are you willing to relocate if required? And when you are able to join, and any question from me. So this was the last round of HR round, and in HR round in Nagarro is very simple, guys. So but you need to prepare some of the question like strength and weaknesses, and what are your long-term goals, why should I hire you. This question you must practice beforehand. So thank you guys for watching this video till end. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe. Thank you all the best.